On a quiet Sunday morning, the Harbor Point Grill sat beside Route 77, serving early coffee to fishermen, road trippers, and regulars who knew the staff by name. At Table 9, 6 members of the Iron Guardians Motorcycle Club enjoyed their usual breakfast. They weren't loud, but their leather jackets and heavy boots always drew attention. To the locals, they were familiar faces, men who never looked for trouble but never walked away from it either. But none of them expected what happened next. The front door burst open so violently it slammed into the wall. A little girl, no older than 7, ran inside. Her hair was tangled, her knees scraped, and her tiny hands shook as she clutched the doorframe. "Please, someone help!" she cried. "My mom! He's hurting my mom!" The restaurant froze. People stared, stunned, unsure what to do. The bikers didn't hesitate. Chairs scraped back, boots hit the floor. The leader, a broad-shouldered man named Grant Walker, knelt in front of the terrified girl. "Where is she, sweetheart?" he asked, his voice calm, steady. The girl pointed across the road to a small coastal motel at the edge of town. "Room 6. He's going to kill her. Please hurry." Grant stood. The other guardians fell in behind him without a single word. They had taken an oath long ago: protect the vulnerable, especially women, especially kids. The motel was old, salt-stained walls, flickering lights, and a parking lot full of cracks. But the noise coming from room 6 overpowered everything. A man yelling, a woman sobbing, the unmistakable thud of fists hitting flesh. Grant barged forward and kicked the door open. It slammed so hard the TV shook on its stand. Inside, a woman lay on her side, shielding her face as a man towered over her, fist raised. "That's enough," Grant said, his voice dropping into a dangerous calm. The man snarled, "Stay out of this. She's mine. She's a human being, and you just made her our business." The attacker lunged, swinging wildly. Grant sidestepped, pinned the arm, and sent him crashing to the floor in one swift motion. 2 guardians held him down while another rushed to the woman, checking her injuries. Within minutes, police sirens filled the air. Officer Hayes, who knew the guardians well for their charity rides and community events, took the attacker into custody. But the woman, Maria Lopez, was terrified. "He'll come after me," she whispered. "He always does." Grant sat beside her. "Not anymore. We'll help you, and you're safe tonight." And he meant it. The Iron Guardians found Maria and her daughter a safe apartment across town. The community raised money for clothes, food, and medical bills. Local businesses offered her work. The bikers installed new locks, provided emergency contacts, and checked in often, not to intimidate, but to protect. Months later, Maria and her daughter returned to the Harbor Point Grill. This time, they weren't running. Maria hugged Grant with tears in her eyes. "You didn't just save us," she said softly. "You gave us back our lives." And Grant answered with a smile. No one deserves to fight their battles alone. Because sometimes heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they ride motorcycles. If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe,